It's time for KRGB Channel 5's Masterminds, a program geared towards Valley High School academics. With your host, Tim Smith. Today in Round 2 competition, Sharyland Pioneer High School and Veterans Memorial High School Mission match wits in their quest to become this year's Master.
Everybody, welcome to Masterminds. Today's round 2 with Veterans Mission and Sharyland Pioneer. Everybody's been here before, so let's get right to it with our quick start questions for today. Hands on your buzzers. Here we go. We do start with a math question. Solve for the unknown. 8W equal 28 plus W. Pioneer Luke.
What is 3?
No. Veterans Damien.
4?
Yes, that's correct. Spell arabesque. Sharyland Pioneer Christine.
Arabesque.
That's correct. Other math. What is the square of 4/5? That's Veterans Mission Damien.
16 over 25?
That's correct. One more math question. How many 3/4 pound cans of tomatoes can be filled from 24 pounds of tomatoes? That's Veterans Mission Damien.
18?
No. Pioneer, anybody? How many 3/4 pound cans of tomatoes can be filled from 24 pounds of tomatoes? Okay, Luke.
32.
That's correct. The Arabian Sea lies west of India. Name the great bay that lies east of India. Time is up. The Bay of Bengal. In which country is the large Jodrell Bank radio telescope located? Sharyland Julio. I'm sorry?
Chile.
No? Veterans Mission, anybody? All right, Damien.
Peru?
No, it's England. What element whose name means light gathering burns spontaneously in air? Sharyland Pioneer Julio.
Hydrogen.
No? Vets Damien.
Sodium?
No, it's phosphorus. This book by Robert Louis Stevenson deals with a person with a dual personality. That's Veterans Amelia.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
That's correct. Name Germany's largest battleship of World War II. That's Sharyland Julio.
The Dreadnought.
I'm sorry?
Dreadnought.
No? Vets, anybody? All right, Damien?
You too?
No, it's the Bismarck. In 1807, Robert Fulton made the first successful steamboat trip up what river? That's Sharyland Pioneer Luke.
The Mississippi.
No, that's not correct. Veterans Damien.
Delaware?
No, it's the Hudson. It was the Hudson River. And that wraps up our quick start questions for today.
Masterminds is supported in part by Navy Army Community Credit Union.
So after our quick start, it is Veterans of Mission 30, Sharyland Pioneer 20. Before we go any farther, let's meet our judges who are here today from the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Megan Burke, Associate Professor of History and Graduate Coordinator in the College of Liberal Arts, and Dr. Noreen Rivera, Assistant Professor in the Department of Literatures and Cultural Studies. Give our judges a round of applause, please. Thank you. It's almost time for Hot Topics, but before we do that, let's meet the team from Mission Veterans. We'll start on this end with Amelia.
My name's Amelia. I'm from Mission Veterans. I'm in Current Events and Social Studies and Masterminds, Leo Club, and a Feminist Club I founded in our school.
Great, welcome.
Hello, my name is Damon Gonzalez. I'm a sophomore. I'm part of the Science UIO team, the Math UIO team, the Number Sense UIO team, and the Calculus UIO team. And I do Science Ball also as well, and I'm in band. Yeah.
Glad to have you here.
My name is Matthew Garcia. I am a senior, and I am in band, history, and current events UIO.
Terrific. Welcome the team from Mission Veterans to today's Masterminds. All right, it's time for your Hot Topics now, Mission. You're going to play by yourselves on this, okay? You don't need your buzzers on this. Take the first answer we hear from the team. Again, no buzzers required. Here we go. Well, nearly 500,000 people are still without power following last summer's Hurricane Maria. An explosion and fire caused another huge power outage recently, leaving more people in the dark. Where?
Puerto Rico?
Correct. Name the aid organization which might lose its public funding over allegations that staff hired prostitutes while they were working in Haiti following the 2010 earthquake.
Red Cross?
That was Oxfam. The stock market's been rather volatile lately. When stocks fall 10% from a recent high, that's called what? And time is up. That's called a correction. That's a correction. Now, one correct, though, puts you up to 40 points. Good job. Now let's meet the team from Sharyland Pioneer. We'll start with Luke.
My name's Luke Jones, and I'm from Sharyland Pioneer High School. I'm a senior, and I've been the captain of the high school football team, the captain of the mock trial team, and the captain of our FCA group there. Also, I'm going to Baylor in the fall. Sick and Bears.
Congratulations and welcome.
Hi, my name is Christine. I'm a junior. I'm in band. I do science, UIL, social studies, UIL, and current events. I'm part of HOSA, and I'm the team captain here.
Great, welcome.
Hello, everybody. My name is Julio Salinas. I'm part of the Masterminds team. I'm the captain of the debate team. I'm in band. I play the alto saxophone. I'm in mock trial. I'm captain of current events and environmental. And I was part of the mock trial team and social studies UIO.
We're glad to have you here. Let's welcome the team from Sharyland Pioneer participating in today's Masterminds. All right, now it's time for your hot topics. Again, same rules apply. 3 questions about current events. Don't need your buzzers, okay? Take the first answer we hear from the team. In what state were 2 police officers killed as they were responding to a 911 hang-up call?
California.
That was Ohio. What's the new mode of transportation in Texas in the works, which will initially offer regular 90-minute trips between Houston and Dallas?
Bullet train?
Yes. Many are saying the weather's been too wintry for what winter sporting event?
Snowboarding?
No, for the Winter Olympics, for the whole Winter Olympics. All right, so our score after the first round is Mission Vets 40, Sharyland Pioneer 30. We're going to take a break. We come back, we'll meet the teacher coordinators, do quick picks, the grab bag, and more. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to Masterminds Round 2 competition today at Sharyland Pioneer and Mission Veterans. Mission in the lead 40-30 right now. Let's take a moment and meet the teacher coordinators from the 2 schools. We'll start with Mission. Damien.
Hello, yeah, this is Miss Melissa Guerrero. She's the coach for ready writing, spelling, and also the head coach for Masterminds. And she teaches ELAI at our school, Mission Veterans.
Terrific. Welcome. Glad you're here. We appreciate it. And Pioneer. Christine, you're up.
Okay, so this is Mr. Carrizales. He teaches AP U.S. History, AP Eco and Gov, and dual U.S. History, as well as coaches current events and Masterminds.
Great. Good to have you here. Thanks for being part of the program. We appreciate our coaches who make sure the students are ready to go, game in and game out. All right, students, time now for quick picks. We're going to show you pictures on your TV screen. We'll ask you questions about each one. You do need your buzzers. Everybody's playing. Here we go. You may not recognize his face, but this man was one of the most famous losers in U.S. presidential history. That's Sharyland Pioneer Julio.
James Buchanan.
No? Who was he? Mission Damien.
Bar?
No, that's Stephen Douglas. He lost to Abraham Lincoln. Famous for its fish tossing. In what northwestern city will you find pike? Sharyland Pioneer Christine.
Seattle.
Yes. This picture shows an example of a system to acquire knowledge. What do we call this investigative technique? Sharyland Pioneer Christine.
Scientific method.
Yes. She was the last Democrat to be governor of Texas. Sharyland Julio. Yes. The country flying this flag has its constitution. Sharyland Pioneer.
Bolivia.
Bolivia is correct. Okay, Mission Damien.
T-Rex?
No. In what present-day continent are you most likely to find the present-day remains of a Tyrannosaurus? Sharyland only. Ring it if you know. Christine.
South Africa?
That was
Or
North America. This is President Zachary Taylor. Name one of the men who either immediately preceded or immediately succeeded Taylor. Pioneer Julio.
Tyler.
No. Mission anybody? All right, Matthew.
Grant?
No, he was preceded by Polk and succeeded by Millard Fillmore. What country is represented on this map? That's Mission Vet Amelia.
Nepal?
Yes. In music, what does this symbol represent? Sharyland Pioneer Julio.
Coda.
Yes. This is Churchill Downs. What famous horse race, part of the Triple Crown? Sharyland Pioneer Luke.
Derby.
That's exactly right. And that wraps up our quick picks for today.
Masterminds is supported in part by Navy Army Community Credit Union.
So after quick picks, Sharyland moves into the lead 90-50 over Mission Vets. So that means that Mission Vets, you get to go first in the grab bag round. You can choose one of the 3 envelopes that Dr. Burke is holding. 1, 2, or 3, whichever one you'd like.
2.
Number 2 it is. You've got 60 seconds to answer the 10 questions in this envelope, all related to one category. If you don't know one, say pass, okay? We'll come back if there's time within your 60 seconds, all right? Category you've chosen is plankton, nectin, or benthos. I'll try to make it a little easier for you, okay? All right, in order, these are floating, swimming, and bottom-dwelling organisms. I'll say that again, floating, swimming, and bottom-dwelling. I'm going to name it, you tell me, because it's floating, swimming, or bottom-dwelling, okay? You tell me which it is. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we go. Clam.
Bottom.
Yes. Squid.
Swimming.
Yes. Starfish.
Bottom.
Yes. Porpoises.
Swimming.
Yes. Barnacles.
Bottom.
Yes. Dinoflagellates.
Floating.
Yes. Loggerhead turtle.
Swimming.
Yes. Oyster.
Bottom.
Yes. Flying fish.
Swimming.
Yes. Sea anemone.
Bottom.
That's all 10 correct. Well done. That's a rare thing. Got all 10 right. Good job, guys and girls. Well done. It's rare that somebody gets all 10 of them. Good job. All right, Pioneer, there are 2 envelopes remaining. You can choose what you want, 1 or 3. 3. All right, 3 it is. Same rule, 60 seconds, okay? 10 questions. Pass if you don't know one. Crossing the bar is your category. You're going to identify these words which begin with B-A-R. Okay? 60 seconds. Here we go. Figaro's occupation.
Barmaid.
No. A device for measuring air pressure.
Barometer.
Yes. A round bulging vessel, often containing 42 gallons.
Barge.
No. A large building for storing feed and farm animals.
Barn.
Yes. An uncivilized person.
Barbarian.
Yes. Building to house soldiers.
Barracks.
Yes. A silver white metallic element of the alkaline
Barium.
earth group. Yes. The lowest grade of peerage in Great Britain.
Pass.
A male singing voice.
Baritone.
Yes. A 3-masted ship with the foremost square rigged and the main mast and mizzen mast fore and aft rigged.
Pass.
We'll go back to the lowest grade of peerage in Great Britain.
Pass.
And a 3-masted ship with the foremast square rigged and the main
Barge.
mast. No. One more time. The lowest grade of peerage in Great Britain.
Britain. Barton.
No. Okay, that's all of them. Got through in less than 60 seconds. How many get correct? 6. Good job. That's good as well. Puts you up to 120 points. Here's the one we didn't get. Figaro's occupation, he was a barber. A round bulging vessel often containing 42 gallons was a barrel. The lowest grade of peerage in Great Britain was a baron. And the 3-masted ship that came with all that was a barkentine. Okay, so you're up to 120 points. Now there's 1 envelope remaining, which nobody chose. Envelope number 1. So we all play on this, okay? You need your buzzers on this. No one chose cabinet. You're going to identify these cabinet departments in the U.S. government, okay? 60 seconds, here we go. Responsible for conducting foreign policy. Mission Amelia.
Secretary of State.
No, Julio.
Department of State.
That's correct. Responsible for maintaining American military forces. That's
Defense
Julio.
Department.
I'm sorry?
The Defense Department.
Correct. It regulates oil pipelines. Sharyland
Energy
Julio.
Department.
Yes. It licenses ships engaged in international and interstate commerce. Sharyland Julio.
Commerce Department.
No. Mission Damien.
State Department.
No, Department of Treasury. It prosecutes violations of federal law. Sharyland Julio.
The Justice Department.
Yes. It is responsible for the Social Security Administration. Veterans Damien.
Treasury Department.
No. Sharyland Julio.
Health and Human Services.
Yes. It manages Amtrak.
Transportation
Sharyland Julio.
Department.
Yes. It administers a variety of programs designed to preserve natural resources. Veterans Amelia.
Department of the Interior.
That is correct, and that wraps up that grab bag. On our score now, Sharyland Pioneer 180, Veterans Mission 110. We're going to take a break. When we come back, it'll be time for arts and music. Each question will be worth 20 points. It's a good game. Don't go away. Welcome back to Masterminds. It's round 2 competition today. Sharyland Pioneer leads Veterans of Mission 180 to 110. It's time for art and music. We'll start with top art. Ask you to take a look at a piece of artwork and identify the artist or the work. This is for 20 points. The name of the artist or the work. Sharyland Pioneer Christine.
Manet.
Manet, no. Mission Vets, anybody? All right, Damien.
Monet.
No, this is Picasso, Pablo Picasso, family of Saltimbanque. But we have another, 20 points also. That's Sharyland Christine.
Frida Kahlo.
No. That's Mission Amelia.
Monet.
No, this is Van Gogh, Vincent Van Gogh, La Mousme is what the name of that one was. So we're 0 for art, let's try music. So for this, listen very carefully and identify the composer of the work, also for 20 points. The composer or the work, please. That's Sharyland Pioneer Luke.
Tchaikovsky.
No. Mission Vets. Matthew.
Verdi.
That is Verdi. La Donna in Mobile. Want to listen to that for a little while longer, right? But no, we move on. Here's the next. Veterans Matthew.
Dvorak.
Dvorak?
No. Pioneer Julio.
Tchaikovsky.
That is Tchaikovsky. That's Piano Concerto number 1. So we got both music. Well done. Our score now, Sharyland Pioneer 200, Veterans Mission 130. We'll take a break. We come back. It'll be time for the final stretch. We'll see which team is moving on to the next round of competition. Don't go away. Welcome back to Masterminds. It is round 2 competition. Sharyland Pioneer leads Mission Veterans 200 to 130. It's time for the final stretch. We'll ask questions until the final bell rings. Whoever's leading at that point moves on to the next round of competition. Hands on your buzzers. Here we go. The United States leads the world in miles of railroad track, but not in passengers. Which country leads the world in number of passengers? That's Sharyland. Luke.
China.
No. That's Mission Damien.
India?
No, it's Japan. It is stuck between the world's largest cocoa leaf grower and the world's largest cocaine refiner, but it has had real success in suppressing its own drug trade, reducing its own cocoa. That's Sharon Luke.
Venezuela.
No. Okay, Veterans Amelia.
Peru?
No, it's Ecuador. When asked for religious affiliation on the 2001 census form, thousands of Britons used which two-word term designated any of the warriors battling evil through the ages in the Star Wars movies, such as Obi-Wan Kenobi? That's Veterans Damien.
Knights?
No. That's Sharyland Luke.
Jedi Knights.
That's correct. Why do modern airships such as blimps use helium rather than hydrogen gas? Mission Vets Damien.
It's less flammable.
That's correct. Name any one of the 4 main languages of Iraq. Sharyland Julio.
Arabic.
Yes. The others are Syrian, Kurdish, and Armenian. Name the NFL All-Star game. That's Veterans Damien.
Pro Bowl?
Yes. Math question. One end of the diameter of a circle is at the point 7 and -6. The other end is at the point -3, -2. What are the coordinates of the center of the circle? That's Vets Damien.
-4, -5.
No. Pioneer anyone? One end of the diameter of a circle is at the point 7 and -6. Doesn't matter now. Luke?
-5, -4.
No, it's 2 and -4. We move on. What 5-letter word identifies the biome consisting of boreal coniferous forests? That's Sharyland Julio.
Tundra.
No. Veterans, anyone? Time is up. Taiga. It's the taiga. Robert Redford was the University of Colorado scholarship standout in which sport, naturally? That's Veterans Damien.
Baseball?
Yes, that's correct. Most machines that can read this data storage medium are backward compatible, so that they can also read or play a compact disc. What are we talking about? That's Sharyland Christine.
Computer?
No? Vets Damien.
USB?
No, a DVD. What is a basketball referee signaling when he extends both arms upward with his thumbs pointing up? That's Sharyland Luke.
Jump ball.
Yes. He dies on board the USS Levant on May 11, 1863, ending 46 years of wandering the 7 seas. His punishment for supporting Aaron Burr's rebellion. Named this title character of Edward Everett Hale's short story. And time is up. It was The Man Without a Country, Philip Nolan. What 4-letter noun refers to a person with similar status to another person in a given society? That's Veterans Damien.
Peer?
Yes. Milton defined rhyme as the jingling sound of like endings. What figure of speech could be defined as the jingling sound of like beginnings? That's Veterans Damien.
Consonation?
No. Sharyland Luke.
Consonants.
No, alliteration. The Honda Insight and the Toyota Prius are car models that represent a breakthrough in environmental technology. The cars are powered by what 2 energy sources? Sharyland Pioneer Luke.
By gas and by electric battery.
Correct. All the next 3 questions, the answers contain the letter sequence D, E, C. There's 3 of these. Festooned with ornaments as a Christmas tree. That's Veterans Damien.
Decorative?
Yes. Like some top-heavy buses in London. Veterans Mission Damien.
Double decker?
Yes. Kind of tree that gets naked for winter. That's Sharyland Pioneer Luke.
Deciduous.
Yes, that's correct. We'll move on. Mount Waialeale on Kauai is one of the wettest spots on the planet with an average of 442 inches of rain each year. Yet only a few miles away on the other side of the peak, average precipitation is less than 20 inches a year. This illustrates what meteorological effect? That's Pioneer Luke.
Mountain barriers.
No? That's Mission Damien. No, it's a rain shadow. So disappointed in the weather question. Okay. In 1649, its 1649 act concerning religion granted freedom of worship to all Trinitarian Christians. Named this colony an eventual U.S. state that then had commercial disputes. Veterans Damien.
Penn, Pennsylvania.
No. That's Sharyland Julio.
Maryland.
That's correct. Math question. Luke wants to buy a CD player that costs $56, including tax. He gets $10 a week for his allowance. He spends $3.50 a week and saves the rest. How many weeks will it take him to save enough money to buy the CD player? That's Vets Damien.
8.
No. Sharyland Luke.
16.
No, it's just 9. Just 9. Name the only 4-time Super Bowl MVP. That's Mission Damien.
Joe Montana.
I'm sorry?
Joe Montana.
No. Sharyland Luke.
Tom Brady.
That's correct. One theory to account for Jupiter's strong magnetic field is that this element at very high temperature and pressure may well behave like a metal. Name this element that usually exists as a non-conductive gas. Sharyland Christine.
Helium?
No. Veterans Damien.
Hydrogen.
Yes. Name the largest city in the largest country on the Iberian Peninsula. That's Veterans Amelia.
Madrid, Spain.
That's right. Another math question. Solve for the absolute value of the quantity x minus 3 closed quantity equals 5. That's Veterans Damien. Yes. From the terms of an international protocol now in place until 2048, all mining and oil exploration on or around it is banned in the interest of ecology and science. What? Sharyland Julio.
Alaska.
No. What continent are we talking about, Vets? All right, Matthew.
North America?
I'm sorry?
North
No, Antarctica. Negotiations for which international agreement began in August? Negotiations for which international agreement began in August? That's Vets Amelia.
Paris.
No?
The Paris Climate
No.
Accords.
No? Pioneer anybody? Julio?
Israeli.
No, it was NAFTA. Which city removed Confederate statues in the middle of the night following the events in Charlottesville? Sharyland Julio.
Austin.
No? Veterans Damien.
Georgia.
No, Baltimore. How much money was Taylor Swift awarded in her lawsuit against a DJ? That's Sharyland Julio.
$1.
That's correct. Math question for you, 4 of them. Here's the first. What is the value of -2 to the 4th power? Veterans Damien.
16.
Yes. In terms of pi cubic inches, what is the volume of a right circular cone having a radius of 3 inches and a height of 15 inches? That's Damien.
45.
No. Sure. In terms of pi cubic inches, what's the volume of a right circular cone having a radius of 3 inches and a height of 5 inches? All right, Luke?
135 pi.
No, it's 15 pi. What's the area of a trapezoid whose upper base is 10 centimeters, whose lower base is 14 centimeters, and whose height is 5 centimeters? That's the Veterans Damien.
60 centimeters squared.
Yes, that's right. Give both coordinates of the foci of this ellipse. X squared over 25 plus y squared over 16 equal 1. That's Damien.
5 and 4.
No. Give both coordinates of the foci of this ellipse. Okay, that's Luke.
5 and 4, and then -5, -4.
That was 3 and 0 and -3 and 0. The music term retardando calls for the gradual Veterans Damien.
Slow down.
That's not correct. For a gradual slowing down of tempo. What musical term calls for a gradual increase in tempo? That's Sharyland Julio.
Crescendo.
No, it's accelerando. Early inventions in the field of motion pictures were the biograph, the kinetoscope, the nopticon, stroboscope, and idoscope. From what language were all these names derived? That's Sharyland Luke.
Latin.
No? Veterans Amelia.
Greek.
Yes. What place in ancient Rome had differing temperatures? The frigidarium, which was cold, the tepidarium, which was warm, and the calidarium, which was hot. That's Sharyland Christine.
The bath?
Yes. During the Second World War, the selective, there's our bell, we're not going to get that far. Another great game. Our final score, Sharyland Pioneer 290, Veterans of Mission 250. That means Sharyland Pioneer, you're moving on to the next round. I want to congratulate all the students for all the preparation you did to get here today and for a great competition. I want to thank our judges once again from UTRGV, Dr. Burke and Dr. Rivera. All right, Pioneer, we'll see you in the next round. We'll see you at home next week for another exciting competition of Masterminds.